Welcome to Moment Talk. I'm your host, Shisa Boa. On episode 14, we have a group of gentlemen that are discussing their failed relationship and marriage. But I cut this down to a 20-minute segment about this particular gentleman that was in a domestic violence. He stayed his relationship just due to his daughter. And with that being said, I was quite stunned of what he had to say. And you guys got to listen to this episode. But first, let's thank our sponsors. Today's sponsor is brought to you by She Sells Menswear. Are you looking for the latest trendy men's fashion? Look no further. She Sells Menswear carries handcrafted bow ties, suit accessories, and everyday streetwear. They are your one-stop mall-inspired men's shop. You can search them online at www.xixomenswear.com. Now let's get back to the show. All right. We're going to the next gentleman. This gentleman came from a very abusive. We're talking like she broke our fishing pool, man. Fishing pole. She any hobby this guy had, she broke it.
I would say more of that.
It not only broke his hobby, his dreams, his goals too.
More of a woman that everything was given. You know what I'm saying? So I would say a woman that everything was given, nothing was worked for. You know, this woman believed money grew on trees, you know what I'm saying? This woman didn't believe working at 9 to 5. You know, this woman believed that, there's always an easy way to make money. Whether you're showing your titties, whether you're doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the downfall when you marry somebody that thinks money grow on trees. You go to work 8, 9, 10 hours. She's like, that's too much, man. I'm gonna go do something. And and me being married to my ex-wife for 7 years, I never even knew what she did for work.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
You're saying she could be showing her titties making money?
She could have been doing all that. I don't know what the fuck she was
I'm
doing.
I'm just making shit up. But
what
still,
I'm saying is that I personally don't know what she did for work. She said she was a waitress at the casino, which I had my buddy who was a manager there. You can confirm that with me. But I'm thinking to myself like, she keeps talking about there's this pilot that gives us $100 every time we tip him. And come to find out, her and her friends, they do secret lingerie shows for those rich guys.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I told her, I said, me, I don't care. Whether you want to be an Instagram model, which she is right now, Instagram model, big booty, whatever it is. I'm taking you probably know who I am. So she's, out there now. You know what I'm saying? She wants to be out there. She likes to travel. She likes to do. She don't like a laid back dude and just kick back and traditional. She likes a dude that's either going to be submissive to her or is outgoing to treat her needs, just so you can just so she can just feel like she's wanted. You know what I'm saying? But
attention.
Yeah, she's an attention seeker.
Mm.
And ain't nothing right. I can sit here and say I'm not perfect myself.
Of course, all the men exactly. The first gentleman himself, he said he's not perfect, right? And so I'm glad that you guys are admitting that because I don't want you guys can leave your egos at the door because we're being real here, very real.
My thing is I always tell people that we are responsible for who we sculpt. Okay, so I always tell myself maybe I sculpt a demon and now it's released. You know what I'm saying? So the way you talk to somebody, it's gonna be the way you get treated. The way I'm gonna treat you is the way you talk to me.
Mm.
So if you go up to a girl and she acting like a bitch and she all stuck up, what you gonna do? You still gonna like it's all good. But if you meet a girl and she's polite and she's gonna sit there and talk to you, like
they say you're what you are attracted to.
Yeah.
To I forgot what the saying is.
What is that saying? You are what you eat.
Yeah.
Like that. But I think us men in general, I can sit here and probably say that we treat women upon how they talk to us, man. Because any man's gonna want a nice, soft-spoken woman. They don't want no woman that's gonna every day yelling and hollering and shit. You can't. And that's why I said when that shit happens, I'm out the door. And when I'm out the door, I come back, my shit is broken.
So now, during your relationship, marriage, your failed marriage. Tell us the worst time, because I'm gonna ask the worst and the best time. What is the worst time?
The worst time was when it was inevitable, where shit, no matter how much I try, even my own brother tell me, bro, you're just a prisoner in your own game. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you do is just not. It's just she could be happy for one day, but back to where she's at the next day, where she was before. So I can sit here. I could be like, you know, I want to do everything. I could sit here and buy you a rose for each day. I'm sorry, whatever. Shit don't mean nothing to her. You know, the things like that.
Wow, man.
You know what I mean? So the lowest time was when shit was going down. We separated. You know, she went out party. You know, met people, hang out. And I went to an emotional stage where I almost felt like, Dad, you get that suicidal thought crossing your mind.
Thank you.
You know, but then
Because of this woman.
Yeah, you know, but then again, I always tell myself that, you know, don't lose everything you have just for a woman.
Thank you.
You know,
I'm not sure
and
I think we. I'm not sure if
my mojo is just, you know what I'm saying, just self composure. It's gonna lead you to better things. You know, you can't just like when you go out. If we go out to the club, girls don't like the thirst. They're used to that shit. Okay, they like the dudes that don't give them attention. They're like, man, why this guy ain't giving me attention? All these dudes are checking me out. But when you when you don't give a girl that attention, they're gonna try to strive. They're gonna try to seek it from you to give it to them. Why aren't you giving it to them? Because a lot of these men, just like when I see on Facebook, whatever, they say the things that these females hear way too many times. You know what I'm saying? You can't teach that kind of game. It's got to be self-taught and just within the inner self. You know, and back to what you were saying, you know, like I said, the darkest hours of my marriage, you know, I would say 2016, everything was going downhill. You know, she would go to Vegas. I would stay home with my daughter the whole week. You know, I'd be, hey, where you at? You know, when you gonna come home? You know, she don't care. You know, for me, I was her last option. You know, I don't care what you do because I know you're gonna watch my kid. And that's true, because my kid is my life. So, you know, if she's out there somewhere, I'm not going to leave my kid in my mom's house. I'm going to stay with my kid. If I would have had my daughter this week, I wouldn't even be here this week. You know, so, and then again, you know, I reflect to a lot of things because it was mainly how she was raised, because she was the oldest daughter. She was spoiled. She grew up into that model acting career, and her mom was always by her side, so even when we were married, I would go to work. She was always at her mom's house during the day. And you know, in Hmong culture, they don't like that shit. You know, they don't like that. And we all know that, you know. But my parents, they're very lenient, like super lenient. You know, I got proof. You know, people, all my boys said they know that. You know, my parents are super lenient. You know, but they're not gonna tell my wife, hey, you can't be doing that. You know. You should know already.
You should know better already.
Yeah, you should know better. And then I would say the happiest time is obviously, of course.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that because you once loved this woman. So, I mean, what was the greatest time?
Oh, the greatest time was when you were just within that first year when you were married. You know, because I met her. She actually had a crush on me when she was 13 years old. I went to her 13th-year-old birthday because her cousins are my very good friends. So I remember that day when she was 13, I was like 19. Went to her birthday, her 13th birthday, and she had a crush on me since then. You know, and suddenly I married her. You know, and I think that I can probably truthfully say maybe if I was the way I am now then, maybe I would still be married. Who knows? But then again, it's just if one is making an effort, it ain't gonna work.
That's right. It takes two, man.
Yeah, you know,
teamwork makes the dream work. You know.
Because Guma, very low. I mean, I'm 4 years from 40. You know, man. I'm not getting any younger. So, in Hmong culture, you know, when they're gathering things like that, all your buddies have wives, and you're the only one that don't have a wife, and all the wives are helping the cooking, and they're all like, man, so it was during that time. You know, my wife would come there, she would just sit there like, I'm not helping them. I mean, all the boys, all their wives out there cooking and shit, go help them. Nope, I'm not helping them. If you don't like it, then I'm just gonna go home. Type shit like that. You know, so it was always a constant battle between I don't want to live in your life because you're too OG, or you know, shit like that. So it was always, I don't want to deal with you, just go home.
So was she fond of the culture? No. She liked the Western way of culture.
Yeah, she wasn't raised like that. That's why.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay.
I literally told my mother-in-law, the way your daughter is because the way you treated her. She doesn't know how to make rice.
Dude, that's just survival skill, dude.
Exactly.
That's not even being a housewife. It's like I gotta learn how to cook so I can eat. It's survival For God's sake, it's no chore, man. It's survival.
And it's true, like what they said. No, your kids reflect on how you treat them. If you abuse your kid, he might grow up to be this and that. Or if in a good case, he might grow up to be like the next Pacquiao, LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of these kids, all these people that you see them do all the way to this, because they've been treated like shit growing up.
I'm gonna say something that, as back to like when I was younger, yeah, she's hot. But now when I look for women, I look at their whole family too, dude. I look at their family, how her dad treats her mom.
I look at their ambition. Do they have any?
Yeah, that's true. That does play, but I look at how their dad treats their mom, their family. Because remember, it's the household rules is gonna somewhat implement into the family. The son and daughter, how they treat in one another too.
So yeah, it's the same thing what my mom used to say. But we never listened.
Yeah, but
growing up, it's like, oh yeah.
But I'm not saying that a divorce, let's say mom. And she's a divorce, saying it's not going to correlate to that. Oh, one day she's going to be divorced.
No, it's not correlated. It's just going to be more of the saying that
it's
men are nothing because.
But what I'm saying the probability is somewhat there. Okay, here's an example. Here's just only one example. I know a single mom. She came from a single mom. They have 6 siblings, right? 4 of them divorced, and we're talking wriggle through husband and wives, like no problem. But the other 2 is just like, they're like, no, that's not my future. I see that in my siblings, but that's not me. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like the apple doesn't fall from the tree. That's what I'm trying to get to here.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to get to here. I'm not saying the whole breed is gonna be they're gonna be just like their mom. They don't. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't fall from the tree. But yeah, go ahead.
No, I mean back to what you were saying about when you look for a woman, you look for her family, the way her mom treats her dad. Of course, that's what we want. And I'm sure that's what a woman's parents want, at the same time. But, some women, they either come from a broken family where either they get treated like shit. But then again, at the same time, it's not going to break their will. And that's the kind of shit that I also see. Like, I see her, her being strong and brave that, no matter how she's mistreated apart from her siblings and shit like that, but she still strives to still be where she's at and alive, And I can sit here and say that I know plenty like that, whether they're neglected, whatever it is. But I even after all that, if they can still carry themselves sane and still have the right mindset, that's somebody that also is going to interest me. It's just to me, it's just like there's that saying where sometimes blood is never thicker than water. People sit here and say blood is thicker than water. I call bullshit on that. I'm sure, I don't know if you guys would agree with me, but I don't always think blood is thicker than water.
I agree with you. Sometimes your friends they be there way more than family does.
I mean, how many relationships we see broken up during funerals and weddings because of money, because of this and because of that. We're all bloodheads, but what? Like, our people was dead, but you guys over here trying to fight over money. What kind of shit is that? I see that so much. And that only tells me that blood don't mean shit when it comes to money. That's the problem that all these majority of Hmong OGs have.
Now I'm gonna skip to like your, I'm gonna get to like the bad part, like the very domestic part. Like your ex-wife was she broke your fishing pole. Yeah. She broke your feelings. She broke your betas. The betas, man, the betas. She killed your betas. Why did you just call it quit? I mean, they say shinde, right? But you got to the point where I'm so patient. Enough already.
Like they say now, you always don't pay, right?
Oh yeah,
but it's
they don't apply no more.
Like my dad always told me this, act how you look, And I'm always that person that's misjudged. A lot of people go, but this guy he doesn't look friendly. He looks like an asshole. If I meet girls and they're like, man, he looks like this, and you're lying on it. It's cool. I'm gonna let people judge me. People gonna run him out. It is what it is. But to saying why I still stayed around for that long, I can sit here and say it's because of my daughter.
Okay, that's your
my
reason,
daughter's the number one key.
Okay.
Because till this day, my daughter still asks me, why can't we be family again?
Really?
My daughter's 9 years old, and she still says that. Okay.
What do you respond to that? How do you say that, man? How do you even say that?
It breaks me. I'm gonna tell you, it breaks me. It brings tears to my eyes too. I'm like, baby, daddy loves mommy, but mommy just doesn't see daddy like that. You don't really want to say much because you don't want to traumatize, their mind too. So but I think my daughter now has accepted the fact that me and her mom not together.
She will only know when she gets older.
Oh yeah, she will.
When she understands to see.
And like I said, I stood around for at least a good 2 years, hoping shit was gonna change, And
Did you try even
I tried a lot, dude. I can sit here and say ever that. After that, I probably tried way more than she did. She was out too busy about being herself, But I always want to have like I said, have it to you law. You always want to have it to point. You must talk to the you don't bang dollar, who you point, you point, and it's true. Behind every strong man, there lies a strong woman behind him, beside him, not behind him, beside him. And in the community that we live now, especially, whether you're a woman, you could be powerful, but if you don't have a husband, they're still gonna look at you different. You can if you could be a leader of a clan, but this guy is divorced 2 women, they gotta take you as a joke. We have to accept that we live in that world right now.
I'm still mad at my cousin because he says I'm weak because my wife cheated on me. I'm like, fuck you, man.
He said what?
He said I was weak. I'm still mad at him to this day.
He's next.
Yeah, it's
just all there, but I stood around that long for my daughter.
Wow, dude. I don't know how you respond to that when your daughter said that to you, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow, that's harsh.
It's very emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very emotional. I can say my advice to anybody going through this.
Yeah, please
phase,
give it advice, man.
Depression is a disease that's gonna eat you slowly, so you cannot hold it in. Okay. When you're depressed, go to those that you know that's gonna support you emotionally, and just it helps release your whatever you're depressed about. Don't hold it in. That's why people commit stupid shit because they don't know how to fucking control what they're going through. When I was depressed, I had my good friends. They were always there. Me, you can't hold it in, bro. I'm telling anybody can sit here and say they hold it in, they're lying.
Because the main reason why we have this talk is I don't want to see any more shooting. I put on Oshkosh, whatever. That's what I'm trying to prevent here. Because it's a hard depression where there's cheating starts happening, and then if there's a shooting of a wife, husband, I'm like, oh man, it's just like,
there was one in Minnesota, there's one in California.
It's just, oh my god.
You cannot hold.
So yeah.
You cannot hold in your anger.
I think you should blame the person though, because.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, some people are kind of still kind of the old culture where they still have the whole I'm a man, my wife cheated on me, so I'm gonna have to go either do something about it.
But then those people, they're at the same time, they don't know that emotionally depressed and emotionally right, but they don't know how to reach out. And when you don't know how to reach out, you go do stupid shit. Just like I tell these females nowadays, why are you in an abusive relationship? I got no choice. I can't leave them. No. You can't leave them.
No.
You just don't want to leave them.
I don't get that too.
I don't pity those.
Yeah,
I don't pity those kind of women. I say, hey man, you got yourself into this. You know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with that.
What?
I don't agree with that.
All right, I'm gonna get you back in that question, man. First, but all right,
and
it's starting to sound like a debate, man. Let's just keep going.
and everything, and that's just in my view. I think if you are, you can get in, you can get out for what you put yourself in.
Yeah.
You guys want more
we got it.
Yeah.
I'll take a shot.
Yeah.
I got into divorce,
but
I can get myself out of it. And at the end of the day, patience pays off.
Patience pays off.
I can drink it.
It pays off. Some people feel like, hey, I'm broken, so I'm done with girls, right? Keep grinding. That girl is gonna come. Just because she reject you don't mean you're done for the night. No, the night's still young. I'm gonna go to that next girl. You know what I'm saying? Don't go.
But to a girl like you're a player.
No, I ain't no player. No. You reject me. What am I supposed to do? Chase you around?
Exactly. My point.
You can have option, but I can't have option.
Exactly. No, my point proven here.
My point is that if you get rejected, go to the next one. You get rejected, go to the next one. But at the same time, just don't be a creep. They gotta be smart about it. If she reject me for the rest of the night, that's it. And eventually, she might make her way back to you and say, hey, I'll take the shot with you.
You're stupid, because he's the one to free drink. Like, heck no.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? Why they go be with someone? just because they keep trying, even though they're not hot looking, they're not good looking, they're
Sure. And
so.
my most advice to people going through things is just, you know, self-compose, hold yourself, never let anything break you down. You know, and at the end of the day, your life is too short, and just don't lose your life over something that you can always replace.
You guys hear that? That's pretty real, man. That's pretty real. That's pretty real.
It's not always the wife getting treated bad. You know, sometimes it goes the other way as well.
No, it's like I said. Domestic violence don't discriminate, man. It goes both ways, men and women.
Okay, here's this.
Well, that wraps our episode. If you haven't yet, visit our website at www.momentot.com or like us and share us on Facebook at Momentot. Thank you, listeners. But lastly, let's thank our sponsors.
Who also believes in building family values. She believes not only in investing in your future, but also investing in your present moment, creating time and memories with your family. If you have any insurance needs or any questions, please don't hesitate to call her at the link below.
Also, a special thanks to DJ Peter for using his beats. You can check him out at YouTube.